So new OMD category of product with a brand new model within that category, micro four thirds, and that's the EM5.
Yes.
And I see it's, we definitely have it in two different options, all black or black and chrome, very kind of retro looking.
Very
like
much so.
that. Built-in EVF, tons of cool features. What about accessories? Is Olympus going to introduce any new accessories with this product?
Yes. You'll see this new lens that's on this camera right now. This is our EZ 12 to 50. This is our first micro four thirds lens, first lens in the micro four thirds family that is splash proof, dust proof, and is also our first electric zoom model.
Ah, yeah. Now this one was announced actually in December. It was kind of a trick announcement, right? We announced a splash-proof, dust-proof lens, but we didn't have a body, so people probably figured that out. But just to give you all an idea, this is the typical kit lens, the 14 to 42 that normally ships with a pen camera. This is that new 12 to 50, which would be a 24 to 100 millimeter. It's a nice range for something really that small.
What's so cool about the electric zoom feature is, and you can actually operate it either electrically, or I can snap the ring and operate it manually if I want. But for movie shooting, to be able to get that very linear zoom control, you see a lot of the people with the video rigs for the SLR, and they have these very elaborate flywheels and everything. To be able to get that very smooth cinematic type zoom, you can now do that with the zoom ring. Move it a little bit, you zoom slow, intermediate, a little faster. Twist it harder, and it'll go to the
very quickly
the top speed.
And I see it also has the MSC designation, which means it's the movie still compatible. It's silent motor, silent operation, so you won't pick up any noise.
This even goes a little further with this lens. This has got our new linear motor drive lens focusing technology in it. So it's similar to MSC, but it actually takes it to another level where the motor itself is actually built into the lens barrels of this lens. And that does a couple of things. It makes it even more precise, more faster, and it also allows us to well, I won't say easily, it's a very, very eloquent engineering solution to be able to make this manual zoom, or move it here, or electric. And there's actually also a button here where I can move it all the way
that's
to a macro
out.
position. It's got a macro position built
Definitely
into
based
it
on
too.
the application. I like it,
And I got to tell you too, finally, this is pretty cool. It's got this LN button. This is just to defeat autofocus. So if you're in one of those situations, that's a pretty high-end feature.
Love that, because when I'm sorry, we're talking about these buttons here on the side. I know when I shoot video, I like to shoot it in manual focus. So I can just quickly press that LN button, and it automatically throws it in manual focus.
That can be a great feature when you've just got so much going on and you want to stay locked on one position. It's a really high-end feature that we only have on a couple of our other very high-quality lenses.
What else? What else are you going to...
We are going to have a really slick grip for this camera. It's going to be called the HLD6. It's actually a two-piece grip, so you can just use one part of it to give yourself more of a grip surface on the right side of the camera.
Real estate,
a little bit of height on the camera, and then putting them both together, assembled on the camera, you can now have that grip plus an extra battery in there, and a substantially more amount of height on the camera.
And the vertical release, too.
Vertical release, two extra function buttons.
Love it.
It's really nice, and it also has a AC adapter connection on it.
Okay, that's cool.
The HLD6.
What else? I know that there's going to be an adapter for your 4/3 lenses.
Yeah, we've got a new MMF3 adapter, so we can use our older 4/3 lenses, of which there are 20, and I mean some fantastic glass in that family.
What, from like 16 millimeters to 600 millimeters?
Effectively, 16 up to 600. And what's different about it? Again, it's constructed in a weatherproof fashion.
So splash-proof, dust-proof.
Correct.
So if you're using those super high-grade lenses from the E4/3 system,
that's correct,
that also are built to that same standard, you're back to the integrity of the entire design. Take it out in the field.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, out in the tropics where it's humid. Yeah, you're good to go.
Yes.
What about flash?
Flash included with this camera is a clip-on FL LM2 flash, which is a newly developed clip-on flash, a little different than what you saw with the other products earlier this year, the EPM1 and the EPL3.
It's a slide-on flash.
Yes.
Very, very small, so it'd be easy to just leave it on all the time.
Yes,
right?
Very small, portable. It's actually powered from within the camera.
From the camera,
through the accessory port.
It actually plugs into the accessory port on the back.
That's correct.
Right?
It doesn't have any battery power over
the new thing, though, that dust-proof, splash-proof. So if you're out in the elements, it's it's also the integrity of the design.
Yes.
Okay. And I know there's a new flash that's got a new little kind of trick feature built into it.
Which also supports video. That's our FL600R. It's a tilt, it's a bounce, wireless control, yes, and it's also got a video lamp built into it.
A little LED light, right?
Yeah, right on the front of it, which is for video shooting, will also work as an AF illuminator.
Thanks so much, Rich. This is really exciting.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was nice to speak to you about these products today.
Appreciate it. Check getolympus.com for more information.